I'm combat ready.
Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
I'm Jake.
And today we're watching a pretty old anime.
What do you think? I'm from the fucking dinosaur ages, man?
It's from like 30 or 40 years old. Like
Before Astro Boy.
Like all Zoomers are going to be with me. Like, who watches Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
The real question is, who watches Fullmetal Alchemist? I remember we went to that anime store, and we were talking with that one girl, and she was telling me what her favorite anime was, and she's like, "Oh, it's Fullmetal Alchemist." I'm like, "That's probably my favorite anime too." And she's like, "Yeah, I like the original." And I was like, granted, I haven't seen the original, and I'm reading the manga right now, and yeah, you haven't seen either, right?
I haven't seen nothing.
Okay, yeah. The thing about Brotherhood, the beginning is a bit different than the manga. So I'm reading the manga, and I haven't seen the original, but I'm going to assume that the opening to the manga is very similar to the opening of the original one, which actually is quite good in that it does a really good job at explaining like the rules of the world and whatnot. And not that Brotherhood doesn't do a really good job, but I think the one little issue I have with Brotherhood is that if you haven't seen the original, if you haven't read the manga, it like fucking goes from like, I'm talking like 30 seconds in.
So keep up.
No, yeah, you're gonna have to keep up because it does not slow down at all. This is a very, like, at first almost too quick, like to a fault. It's very quick at first, but I like after the first like 3 episodes, it slows down and it's like, all right. Also, I'm glad that we're watching this because I haven't seen this probably in like 4 years, and I had only seen through the entire show once, and it is that good to where I watched it one time and I was like, holy shit, this is like one of the best anime I've ever seen. And I still think, like, honestly, this
It still holds up.
This and like I've loved Attack on Titan so much over like what we've watched that's been up there too. I'm debating on like which one is like my favorite.
Alrighty.
But this is good stuff.
I personally haven't seen anything. What I know is just because it's basic and common knowledge. The main things that I know is a walking tank and a girl and a dog and this. That's as much as I know.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to me, which is like one of the that scene is.
That's as much as I know. I don't know how he gets there.
Okay.
But I know that there's because I remember there was this messed up meme that is like they were trying to do. You know how Facebook has this like banner on your timeline or whatever.
Yeah.
That you could put, and somebody would say, "Oh, like I cannot feed," and they had like the dog and the girl, but they were separated. I cannot feed them together, and I figured it out. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so bad.
So fucked up, dude. And so you haven't like seen the scene? You've just seen the meme? Oh,
I've seen the memes. I've only seen the memes, so I understand the memes.
It's one of those that's like you might get a slight chuckle, but it's like, holy fuck, that's actually kind of fucked up once you actually see it. And I think we're gonna be getting into that today, which I'm really excited about. There's this is Studio Bones, by the way. So
really?
Same people that do My Hero,
Nice.
Mob Psycho, like so. And this was like the dream team before they knew it was the dream team, but because you have people that worked on Mob Psycho, you have people that worked on One Punch Man, My Hero. So before all these shows came out, there was a lot of people working on this, and so I think that's why it is that good. And even though it's like over a decade old, it still looks really good. And there are some fights in here that are quite mind blowing.
Noise. Well, like I said, it's gonna be my first time. I have no idea what's gonna happen or what it like. Again, I know that there's some sort of spells or some things. I also know that the main character also has a metal arm.
Yeah.
But and it has to do with the brother being a walking tank.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I don't know exactly what happened.
Just so you're not like clawing for information outside of the first episode, because they fucking
No.
like they're fighting and explaining shit in the first episode. To say what the show's about without giving even the slightest bit away, basically these two brothers, or the older brother Edward, kind of fucked up a little bit in committing the biggest sin of alchemy, which is I'm not even gonna get into that. But
there's a sin.
There's a law. In the show there's laws to alchemy, and the biggest one is like the law of equivalent exchange. You need something to make something. You know, you can't.
You're gonna make something without something. Cause
you can't make a weapon without, if you want to make a metal spear, you gotta,
put something in there.
Cast a spell on your fridge and take some of your fridge with it. You know.
Okay.
It's basically that. And when you try to create
Then-
something out of nothing, then something needs to be taken away.
Yeah, something will be taken away.
Something will be taken away.
Okay, makes sense.
But there's a stone called the Philosopher's Stone, and the two brothers and
Harry
basically-
Potter.
Yeah, and that's why the show kind of reminds me of Harry Potter, because it's like, you know, these magician like people after the Philosopher's Stone. No, but the
Find
Philosopher's
the Chamber
Stone.
of Secrets. Okay, go
That's
ahead.
the sequel. The Philosopher's Stone can essentially, in theory, create something out of nothing. And
It's kind of like the cheat code. It's like,
Yeah.
as long as I got this, I can just keep making things
yeah,
up. Okay,
exactly.
cool.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a show that I've always seen. I've never gotten behind to actually watch it because it's just, again, I immediately think of it as a long show, and I'm those kind of people that doesn't like watching long shows. One Piece, I'm looking at you.
This is perfect length, in my opinion.
So yeah, but it is something that I feel like it did laid a lot of groundwork for a lot of different animes. So it's something that, again, I always wanted to watch. I just never got around to watching. All right, so guys, check our Twitter. Make sure to I don't know. Do you follow, subscribe in there? I don't know. Do that thing in Twitter so you can know what we're posting, and also check our Patreon. We're gonna have uncuts of this, I believe, and then we should actually, because I forgot this is
announcement,
yeah.
Basically, this is our early access tier. We're not just gonna have one show at a time. We're thinking about doing 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have more information on which shows are in there in Patreon. So if you want to see this a week early and maybe 1 or 2 other shows, I would hop in Patreon and take a look, take a gander.
Yes, sir. But yeah, by all means, check that out. Yeah. Go watch the show if you haven't watched it like my ass, and then come back to me and watch me, and you'll see that I'm done.
Just break out into song.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. It's in English, by the way.
Glad you're with us in Central for a while, Mustang. It's good
That's
to
a
have
weird
you
cut.
here I can
Yeah, I wonder if this is cropped.
You're referring to I am the Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric.
The Colonel's never gonna let us out of here, is he?
We already bought our tickets for New York, too. Does this mean we're not going?
I fucking love Alphonse, dude. He's this giant ass tank. He's like, hey, brother.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't he the younger brother?
Yeah, he's the younger brother. Yeah, and the older brother, Edward, that's Vic. That is Crow. I will say, don't get too attached to any of the intros, just because I think they switch like every 10 to 12 episodes.
Nice.
I love this one, though. I think this is most people's favorites. It's the first one.
There he goes! That way! You halt! Halt or I'll shoot!
Goddamn. Okay, it's water. Well, that guy's dead.
This dude's Mr. Freeze.
Water freezes, water boils. Either way, you're just as dead.
Wow. But okay. No chill. Or a lot of chill.
Either no or a lot, you know. You're getting one of the two out of him.
People should know great deeds require great
Well, he boiled the second guy. I didn't realize that that's what he did.
Save your breath. The laws of alchemy don't justify murder.
No transmutation circle.
Don't be too impressed.
Jesus.
What?
If it's any consolation, you did ruin my coat.
I know you. You are the Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh, it's not you.
No, I'm his younger brother, Alphonse.
But he's a runt.
Oh, yeah, can a rat do this?
I've heard the stories, but still I never.
He gets so aggravated by that. It's so hilarious.
Don't call me little!
No, brother. I don't think he was really talking about your height just now.
The Fullmetal Alchemist.
I'm just gonna look at the time.
You're
Yep.
as they say. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome, but I'm really not the one you should be thanking.
We got a train to catch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's gonna zick.
Brother, he's gone.
Damn it, now he really pissed me off. Who is this guy, anyway?
You'd know that if you listened to the briefing like I told you to. But no, you had to go charging right after.
Yeah, I get it, all right?
Now then, his name is Isaac McDougal, or as he was known back in the day, Isaac the Freezer. He served in the Ishvalan War. During that time, he gave us no signs that he'd turned traitor. Whether it's dead or alive, that's up to him.
No way, I'm not killing anyone for you.
Off topic. Have you turned up any leads for getting your bodies back to normal?
Well, maybe if you ever gave us time to look! Let's see! Looks like my timing was perfect. You two are the Elric brothers, right?
He's like, his head was turned 180.
You're a real legend around here. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Mays Hughes. A pleasure.
You want Edward? I'm actually his younger brother, Alphonse.
I mean, granted, the name is extremely deceiving.
Yeah.
Doing here. Go home.
It's like the Ida.
He does kind of look like Ida, yeah.
My wife Gracia and my daughter Alicia, we'd love to have you.
Daddy, your beard is itchy. Big brother, little brother.
That little hair.
This is my younger brother, Alphonse Elric. Get that? Younger brother.
The younger means little. You're little.
Okay, eat up. Thanks. Alphonse, how are you gonna eat wearing that armor? Take it off, relax. It's part of his alchemy training. You know how it is. I'll eat enough for both of us.
Training, choo-choo.
Because I believe that he doesn't have body, but that's the only thing I have to go on in my, like, what I thought.
It's just a theory.
Well, as fun as that sounds, the Crimson Alchemist works alone. I always have.
Kimberly, if we work together, we can bring down Bradley and his guy.
Yeah, if you pay close attention to the intro, it kind of tells you.
Yeah, because, like, I know that, like, he paid with his body, but I just don't know the gist. So the thing is, like, what is it? Is it just like a soul inside of the body armor, or is it something else, you know?
Wrong. My motives aren't so sophisticated as revenge or honor or any of that.
Brother, you awake? Miss Gracie's quiche. It looked a lot like Mom's, huh? In that case, I'm definitely adding it to the list of things I'm gonna eat once I get my body back. I sure would like to get our old bodies back soon.
See, it does also make me think or wonder, is the younger brother, which I keep forgetting the name, because I do know Edward.
Yeah, Alphonse.
Alphonse. Okay, Alphonse. There you go. I wonder if he remained with his younger mindset, because he, again, sounds like a little kid, and I really doubt that it was that big of a difference
In age.
on age gap. Yeah. So it's just weird to me that he still sounds like a kid. So is it just because hasn't grown technically?
Well, I think Edward is still quite young, like 14, 15, 16, around that age. So even if Alphonse was just 3 years younger, he'd be like 11, 12 years old.
Okay.
Expands with the force of a bomb blast.
Finished.
Impressive reflexes, Isaac. You are able to talk
All Might?
alchemy so easily.
Yep.
I am here.
It is I, the strong
Legit.
Alex Louis Armstrong in the flesh. Except you'll need far more than water to quench my fists.
Water from his canteen, huh?
It's so weird listening to All Might being all bold.
It's been a long time, Freezer. I'd rather not fight an old war buddy.
War buddy, please don't flatter yourself. When water meets flame, the flame goes out.
Stop right there. I was wondering what you were doing in this alley, so I came back to check it out. An alchemic reaction. On this scale, a philosopher's stone.
You've sworn your life to the state as a dog of the military. Do you really know the ones you serve or what their true plans are?
Who cares? I told you I don't care! You have a Philosopher's Stone, don't you?
What are you talking about?
I won't ask again. Where is it?
Stand back and prepare for a display of Armstrong alchemy! For generations!
What?
That's unexpected.
Making it worse!
Did he? I thought the other guy changed the trajectory. I guess that he was the one who did that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But that would mean...
If they all meet in the middle... Ah, damn it! Can you handle the transmutation circles?
Consider them erased. I'm on it. Too slow!
There's no one in there. It's empty. I see. It all makes sense. You fools committed the ultimate taboo. Alchemy's one and only unforgivable sin.
Damn it! This can't be happening! No! Give him back! Just give him back! He's my little brother! He's all I have left!
You know, there are some lines you really shouldn't cross. There's no water for you to use here.
Huh. You've forgotten something. I have all the water I need. 70% of my body. Why can't you fools understand? I'm trying to save this country.
Brother!
Come on, we're going after him. I'm not done.
What do you think of my flames now, you bastard?
It's pretty badass, but you run out of
Yeah.
blood pretty quickly.
Yeah, like he's gonna have no strength whatsoever at the end of the strike. He's probably not gonna even get there. My sword is real.
Shit.
Now that is too bad.
Was that a Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, I think so, if I remember correctly.
Strong fists will not fail!
You're Bradley. You're here?
Ah, yes. Job well done, Fullmetal. I came out to see if I could lend a hand. If nothing else, this should make an exciting story for my son.
No, but maybe it'll say something in the official report.
Greetings, Edward Elric. When I heard you were in the hospital, I dashed right over!
I see, so Isaac's dead, is he?
Cinder.
That's a shame. I had such high hopes for him, too.
Yeah, I can hear the Jessica Negri.
Gluttony. Try to chew quietly. I'm on the phone. We'll be ready. It all begins very soon.
I wonder what if like if Japan has a particular symbol for each one of the cardinal sins. Because of the fact that like her chest symbol looks extremely similar like one of the symbols in Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh, okay. Maybe then. I haven't actually thought about that. And it's weird, I've watched both shows.
Yeah, so like I saw, and again, since the guy is called Gluttony, I can only assume that she's maybe lust.
That was a good guess.
Oh,
She's hot and next to Gluttony, so.
So far, so good. I'm actually enjoying it. I like that the story. It's not like dedicating a whole episode just yet on the background. So probably we'll actually get a full episode, or we'll just keep getting tits and bits.
Tits and bits.
Tits and biddies of
Tits and Betty's. That's gotta stay, man.
Okay, so
This weird first episode. Like, I love it now, but when I first watched the show, I was like, it doesn't feel like episode 1. It feels like episode 2 or 3 of a show.
but I'm excited, especially like to get to know more how the whole process with the little brother happened, because they gave us a little bit about it, but I want to see more, and I'm hoping that we get more.
Well, then I say we hop into the next one.
Let's do it.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.